Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be starting my December TBR reading vlog. I'm going to be reading One Day in December. I heard that this is a Christmas When Harry Met Sally, which I'm pretty excited for. I got this last Christmas, but it was after the fact, so I've been waiting all year to read this. I know that this was pretty popular when it first came out. This is 2 people, 10 chances, one unforgettable love story. I have never been one to read Christmas books, but this year I'm definitely in the mood and I want to get into the spirit of the season, so I'm hoping to read a couple. The next book I'm going to read is Love Light Farms by B.K. Borison. This is the first book in her Love Light Farm series, which is the only one that I haven't read, and it's set on a Christmas tree farm. In an effort to save the Christmas tree farm that she's loved since she was a child, Stella enters a contest with an Insta-famous influencer, which she is in the second book, In the Weeds. This will give them added publicity and a $100,000 cash prize. But she wants to make it seem like it's a romantic destination, so she lies on an application that she runs it with her boyfriend. But she does not have a boyfriend, but she does have a best friend, Luca Peters. I'm excited to finally read this one. Into the Heartless Wood. The forest is a dangerous place where siren song lures men and women to their death. Deep in the woods lives a witch queen and her 8 tree siren daughters. For centuries, they have harvested souls to feed the heartless tree, using its power to grow their ever-reaching kingdom of ash, birch, and oak. Owen lives at the edge of the forest, mapping the stars for the king in his father's observatory. For years, he has resisted venturing over the garden wall until one day he must enter the forest to find his missing sister. One of the witch's tree's siren daughters decides to save his life instead of ending it. Now, no matter how hard he tries, he can't stop thinking about her. The birch bright hue of her skin and the way violets bloom in her hair. Every night, he goes into the wood to meet her, and their love for each other grows. What happens next? But when the constellations shift, the stars foretell an inevitable war between the Witch Queen and the King. Siren, compelled to fight for her mother, and Owen forced to join the King's army. They are plunged into the heart of conflict that seemingly no one can win and that might destroy both of their kingdoms forever. That sounds really interesting. I'm excited. This is the way her chapters are written, almost like, looks like poetry almost, and his are written normally. I've not heard too much about this. I found it used at the bookstore, and it sounds super interesting. Our Infinite Fates. It says The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue meets This Is How You Lose the Time War. I just read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I gave it 5 stars, so this actually could be perfect. Evelyn can remember all her past lives. She can also remember that in every single one she's been murdered before her 18th birthday by Ardian, a supernatural being linked to her soul. The problem is that she's quite fond of the life she's in now, and her little sister needs her in order to stay alive. If Evelyn wants to save her sister, she'll have to find the centuries-old devil who haunts her through each life before they find her first, and figure out why she's being hunted and finally break their curse, and try not to fall in love again. So I heard that in every lifetime they fall in love, but they also are each other's demise, which is a very interesting concept. I've heard polarizing opinions on this book. I'm excited to finally read it, and I feel like this month is going to be a pretty good reading month. I'm reading Love Light Farms. I'm 70% in right now, and I'm liking it. This is probably my least favorite of the Love Light Farms series. Some of the inner dialogue from the main character is a little cringy at times, so that is kind of throwing me off. I am enjoying it. Hopefully I'll finish it soon. At points, especially towards the end, she was kind of, I don't know if it was she was being too oblivious or if she was like subconsciously self-sabotaging herself. She just could not wrap her head around the fact that the person that she's been friends with for 9 years actually does have feelings for her, but she's had feelings for him the whole entire time. She just could not understand the concept. I don't know. I like friends to lovers. I like the big long timeline, but I felt like this one kind of bordered a little too much on the cringe, like, you're so stupid for not getting together sooner side, instead of the Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Like, it's been building up. It fell a little too close over here. But that being said, I still did enjoy it, and I love Beckett. I love Beckett. I love him. And I did like, God, I already forgot his name. I did like Luca, and I like all the characters. There was sort of a mystery aspect to this. There are suspicious things that's happening at the farm. Some of her shipment orders are canceled, and fences and pumpkins are being broken. It's not a hard mystery. You can figure it out very, very early on. I like them. I love a good small town romance. I'm going to be reading One Day in December next. I heard that this is similar to When Harry Met Sally. If that's the case, I feel I'm gonna like it. I have a good feeling about this one. I hope I'm not wrong. Hey guys, so some time has passed. I had my graduation. Yes. I did DNF One Day in December. This girl sees this man through a bus window. One day. It's love at first sight. She was so serious, like for a whole year. She's talking about, I need to find him. He could be anywhere. I'm in love with him. Where is he? You never spoke to this man. He could be the most deplorable, most atrocious person you've ever met, and you're standing 10 toes down on the fact that he is your one true love. Okay, so already I'm a little questioning. I'm questioning things. Then her best friend, known forever and she loves, says that she has a new boyfriend and wants her to meet him. And of course, this is the man that she's been dreaming about. And instead of being a normal person and being like, oh, my bad, like this just got weird, and dropping it, going on about her life, maybe having a real normal human connection, no, she's sitting there meeting him, visioning and dreaming about them going in the next room over. Is there something wrong with you? Hey, you're insane. Because why are you doing that? Your best friend's over here talking about, I think I'm in love. And you're like, yeah, me too, girl. Well, I DNF'd it, so I didn't even read it all. But I felt so bad for the best friend. She has no idea, also. The girl doesn't tell her. Doesn't say, well, at least what I read. Like, hey, this is the guy that I've been talking to you about and having a weird psycho obsession about this whole time. No, she says nothing. And he just continues to flirt with him. Mind you, he also remembers her through the bus window, and he's thought about her until he met this girl. But now they're around each other and she's different than he expected. Actually, like, insane in the membrane. Like, why are these the most horrible characters ever? Why are we writing about characters who want to steal their best friend's boyfriend? I'm looking at the authors. Why are you writing this? Do you have any close girlfriends in your life? They should be locking their doors at night. She should have seen that and be like, I don't want to touch this man with a 10-foot pole. So you're evil. So you're the devil. So you're the worst friend in the history of all friends. So reading update, I started Our Infinite Fates and I don't know how to feel. I'm like 30% in. It's like in the tiniest amount, giving me the similar vibes to The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. But the difference is that one I couldn't put down. It sucked me in. This one I'm having trouble picking up, which it seems like something I would like, which I've heard that people have similar problems with this book. Like, the concept is good, but the execution might not be all there. But I'm not sure. I'm going to continue reading it and we will see. And then hopefully I'll have time to read this Heartless Wood, something like that. Hopefully I'll have time to read that one, because time is running out. But I'm gonna be going to visit family and doing some Christmas activities. How exciting! 2026. So crazy. It feels not real. Little Christmas haul. I got The Darkness Within Us. I really liked the first book, so I'm excited to read this one. Alice's Adventure in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, the Clothbound Classic Edition. And then I got Apothecary Diaries Volume 7 of the light novels. I have my final reading update. At the end of 2025, I decided to DNF both Our Infinite Fates and Into the Heartless Wood. As far as Our Infinite Fates goes, enjoyed the concept more than the execution. And I was really dragging myself through it, trying to finish it, or at least get halfway through, which I didn't even do that. I couldn't. I DNF'd both these around like 30%. Which, if you've read these and you really like them and you think I should pick them back up, let me know. I could be convinced to continue either of these. But as of right now, I have decided to DNF them. And unless I hear a very compelling argument, I will continue to DNF these and get rid of them. I really wanted to like both of these, so I'm so upset. This one, again, felt like something that I would like, but maybe it's just the writing for both? The authors? I don't know. I'm sad that I didn't end up enjoying these, but that is fine. On to the next. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm hoping to do lots of reading vlogs, reading challenges, recommendation videos in 2026. Let me know if there's any type of video you're interested in, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.